alaikum. Good morning, everyone. How are you all? Hope you are all good and doing well. Today's lesson is 11.2. We will start with arcs and chords. Our objectives for today is to apply properties of arcs and to apply properties of chords. So, two basic things here, the arcs and the chords. Okay. The first vocabulary here for this lesson is a central angle. The central angle is an angle whose vertex is the center of a circle and the arc is the unbroken part of a circle consisting of 2 points called the endpoints and all the points on the circle between them. For the arcs, we have two types of arcs, the minor arc and the major arc. The minor arc, it is the arc which is in front of the angle. Look at here, angle with x degrees. This is the minor arc which is in front of the angle, while the major arc is the arc which is in the back of the angle, as you can see here. This is the major arc. And the semicircle, it is half of the circle. It is the arc which represents half of the circle, as you can see here. We can name it in 3 letters, E, F, G. And the minor arc, we name it by 2 letters, A, C. And as you can see here, we wrote the sign of the arc on AC. And the major arc can be named in 3 letters, A, D, C, and also the sign of the arc here. And finally the semicircle, it is half of the circle again, and 3 letters will be used to name this arc. Okay, as we said, minor arcs may be named by 2 points, and the major arcs and the semicircles must be named by 3 points. These are the basics. Now, how to use the arcs, how to use the percentage in order to solve problems. In this circle, this graph shows the types of grass planted in the yards of one neighborhood. Find measure of angle of the arc, KLF. What we want to find is measure of the arc KLF. Since we use 3 letters, so we are finding the major arc. Okay. How to find this? It depends on the percentage here. Now the full circle, we all know that it is 360 degrees. Now the 65% of the 36 degrees, what we will do? In order to find it, we will subtract 360 minus measure of angle KJF. KJF here, it is 20%, 8%, 7%. So to find it, we will write measure of angle KJF. This angle is 20% plus 8%. It is 28%. Then plus 7, it will give us 35%. Write it in decimal form. Then multiply it by 360 to get 126 degrees from the 360. Now to find the measure of arc KLF, we will subtract it from the full circle, which is 360 minus 126 to get 234 degrees. Another example for this graph, use the graph to find each of the following. Measure of angle FMC. FMC. Look here in the graph, it includes the 9% and the 10% and the 11%. Okay, to find it, we will multiply the whole percentage by 360. Now, we will multiply, look, 9 plus 10 is 9%, plus 10% is 19%, plus 11%, so you get 30%. Multiplied by the full circle, which is 360, to get 108 degrees. This central angle is 30% of the circle. Now, measure of arc AHB, AHB B. It is the whole circle, as you can see, except the part which is AB. Okay, what we will do in order to do it, we will subtract 360 minus measure of angle, sorry for that, AMB. Now AMB is 25% of the 360, so we will multiply 25% by 360 to get the part which is the red part here, AMB. Then subtract from 360 to get 270 degrees. This is the central angle. Okay. Now, what is the adjacent arcs means? Adjacent arcs means that these arcs of the same circle that intersect at exactly one point, which is here S, Now the arc RS and the arc ST intersect in the point S. Okay. So the measure of an arc formed by two adjacent arcs is the same of the measure of the two arcs. It means, if you remember the postulate, the segment addition postulate that we took in the first semester, and the angle addition postulate also, we said that if we have a segment which is divided into two parts, so to get the full segment, we will add the two parts of the segment. Also here, it is exactly the same in the arcs. If we want to find measure of arc AC, so we will add AB and BC. This is the postulate, arc addition postulate, exactly the same as the segment and the angle addition. Now, okay, to apply the postulate, let's take example number 2. Using the arc addition postulate, find measure of arc BD. Now, to find measure of arc BD, we will see here, look here. Angle AFE is a vertical angle with angle AFE, vertical angle with angle BFC. Vertical angles means that the measure of the two angles are equal, so the measure of the two arcs are equal. Then measure of arc BC is equal to 97.4 degrees. Okay. To find the measure of angle CFD, and here we will subtract 180 minus 97.4 plus 52 to get the third angle. Here that we use the triangle sum theorem. Okay. To get 30.6 degrees. Okay, so the measure of arc BC is known now, which is 97.4, and also measure of arc CD is known, which is 30.6 degrees. 30.6 degrees. So we will add them to get the full arc. Arc addition postulate says that we can add the two arcs to get this one, 97.4 plus 30.6. So we will get 128 degrees for the full arc. Check it out. 2. Here, find each measure. Find measure of arc JKL. Measure of arc JKL. Now, to find it, JKL, we will find now measure of angle KPL. KPL is equal to 180 straight angle KPL here from KPL, this one, KPL is equal 180 minus 40 plus 25 degrees. 40, this is 40, and this is 25 degrees, so add them. 180 KPN is a straight angle, 180. So to get this angle KPL, we will subtract 180 minus 25 and minus 40 to get 115 degrees for KPL. Okay, using arc addition postulate, we will add to find measure of arc JKL that we want. JKL that we want, we will add measure of arc JK, this small one, and measure of arc KL that we already found now. Add, substitute, then add, simplify the answer. You will get 140 degrees for the arc wanted.